Today on the Tiger Camp Report, camp's done. We're switching to games now, and first game coming up on Saturday against Florida A&M at LP Field, 6 o'clock. And what's your feelings as far as the excitement right now, that first game, and can that set the tone for the rest of the year?
I don't know if it's nerves or excitement right now. I know that our kids are pretty revved up. We had some pretty physical practices. We've been so physical, actually, that we came out of the pads after part of practice yesterday, just in an attempt to let the kids get their legs back a little bit and run through the rest of our practice. So we're excited about Saturday. I think our kids are ready. We still got one more prep day in today to kind of clean up anything that we were unsure about and throw out anything that wasn't working. So we'll finish up with that today. And as they say in the old days, the hay's in the barn.
Florida A&M, big rivalry game. What does that mean to you guys? The history of that.
I mean, I've been asked that question about 30 times this week. It's huge. It's huge. That series is tied or 24-25, 25-25, somewhere in there. That just lets you know you can throw the records out of the window when us two teams play. So I'm excited about the game, and Joe Taylor's going to have his team ready to go when they come in here. He's got a great defensive coordinator, Earl Holmes, who really runs a good pressure defense offensively. They spread you out all over the place, and they got a quarterback in Damian Fleming that can hurt you at any given moment. So we have to be on our toes. Their running back, Eddie Rock, has been there a long time, and he's done some good things. Just watching him on film, he's quick, elusive, and he can run the ball inside for a little guy.
Has the rivalry changed at all since you were a player?
I don't think so. We got about 20-some-odd guys from the state of Florida on our roster. So, you say, well, do these new kids know about the rivalry? Yeah, because a lot of them are from down in that area, and they know where FAMU is, and they know about Tennessee State from being here. So it's also for bragging rights for them in the summertime when they go home.
You didn't play these guys last year. You played them your first year here as head coach. It was a win for you guys down in the Georgia Dome. What do you remember about that game?
I remember we started fast in that game. And, a lot of times when you can start fast as we did in that game, you kind of get the other team on the ropes and get them out of the game plan a little bit. I think that this game will be a much better play than that one was by them. They want to start fast. I know that. And, it's going to be a tough out for us. This is going to give us a barometer of where we are as a football team. You normally make the biggest jump between your first and second game. So to be able to get out of the gate fast in this game will be important for our program.
Offensively, have your quarterback, running backs back. Overall, are you pretty pleased with that group so far?
Yeah, I mean, anytime this will be the first year that we've gone into a season with the definite start at quarterback in Michael German. And also, Travis Ward is healthy this year. And last year he missed, I think, 4 games. After that first couple of games, he got kind of dinged up a little bit. And we got some depth at the running back this year. We got Telvin Hooks, Ryan Berry, Tim Broughton, Darian Hall. So we got some backs that can take the blows off of Travis if we need to. But, if teams try to load the box, we have to be balanced. Mike will have to get us in the right plays to run. So we expect teams to gear up to try to stop the run. And, when we do, we got to be able to find ways to move the ball.
Overall, you're a fairly young team, but one spot where you do have some experience is that offensive line. How do they set up?
I mean, it's great to have some seniors up there on the offensive line. You got Roger Gaines, you got Sherman Carter, Anthony Woods is up there, Brandon Haskins. So, we feel really good about that. And, the young pup up there, I guess, is Kadeem Edwards. He's a preseason all-conference pick at left guard. But if those guys can get it rolling, I feel like we'll be pretty good. And they know that they have their work cut out for them. Fam's going to do a lot of moving. They're going to fit their gaps. They want to be gap accountable. And we've got to do our part in creating gaps in seams in the defense.
Defensively, have to replace some guys who are some of those guys that are going to step in and step up this year. Yeah,
I mean, of course, the big one is Rico. Everybody knows Rico Council. He's been the middle linebacker as long as I can remember. So to have somebody new in there not wearing 47, it's kind of different for us. But Nick Thrasher has had a pretty good camp. We think he'll step in and fill the bill really good. He's got an older guy out there with Wilson Robinson, and we had a transfer to come in at the wheel and Greg Barksdale. So those three guys will start at linebacker. But, we also lost Dante Nichols in the middle, and Sam Coyne-Evans, Mike Murph, Lamar Wallace, and those guys will be inside filling that bill. Densdale Jackson, who's had an excellent camp, will be guys to try to, play that defensive tackle by committee in there.
You have a couple new coaches on the staff. Who are those guys, and what do they bring to the program?
Well, we got a corners coach, Mike Cornegie. He came to us. He was a graduate assistant for the last 3 years at Florida State. He's brought some excitement into our secondary. He's a good, energetic young coach. He's done a great job in camp and throughout the summer with these guys. So I'm really excited to see how our defensive backs will play back there on the back end. Also, we brought in David Hood. David is going to work with, he's an assistant ops guy. So he'll be working on the operations sides of things and whatnot. And so on the field, though, the other coach would be Russ Ernfeld. Russ is new to us. He wasn't there last fall, so Russ is our new offensive line coach, and he's really got those guys buying in and doing the things like he wants them done, so we're really excited about having Russ.
All right, thanks for joining us this week, Coach, and we'll catch you next week. Looking forward to Jackson State.
Thanks.